Hello, young adventurers, and welcome to another magical tale from the enchanting world of children's stories. Today, I have a captivating story to share with you all. This story revolves around a young boy named Oliver and his quest to save his gravely ill sister, Emily. The story takes place in a magical forest known as the Whispering Woods, filled with talking animals, mystical creatures, and hidden wonders. But before we embark on this wonderful journey, I'd like to invite you to become a part of our storytelling community right here on YouTube. If you haven't already, please take a moment to click that subscribe button below. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new stories and adventures. And if you find yourself enchanted by today's tale, don't forget to show your support by giving us a thumbs up by clicking the like button as well. Now, let's dive into the enchanted woods and discover the wonders that await us. Chapter 1: The Enchanted Woods.
Hello, young adventurers. I'm Oliver, the hero of our tale. I'm a curious and fearless young boy who lives in a quaint village on the edge of the Whispering Woods. In this chapter, you'll follow me on an exciting journey filled with wonder and bravery as I venture into the heart of the forest to save my beloved sister, Emily.
And speaking of Emily,
Hi there, everyone. I'm Emily, Oliver's younger sister. In this chapter, you'll see how I become gravely ill, setting the stage for Oliver's daring quest. You'll witness the bond between siblings and how love and family play a crucial role in our adventure.
now, let's go back to the beginning of Chapter 1. In a quaint village, nestled at the very edge of the fabled Whispering Woods, lived a young boy named Oliver. His eyes, wide as the moon and as bright as morning dew, brimmed with the wonder that only the very young could harbor. Oliver was known throughout the village for his insatiable curiosity and fearless spirit. His every waking moment was an expedition waiting to happen, a mystery waiting to unravel. But on this particular morning, the sun's golden rays seemed tainted, for a dark shadow had descended upon the village. In the heart of the village, the healer's cottage stood like a sentinel, its thatched roof and fragrant herbs no match for the ominous news it harbored. The healer, a wise woman with eyes that had witnessed countless seasons, beckoned Oliver inside. With gentle hands, she examined his younger sister, Emily, whose skin was as pale as the morning mist. Her once vibrant laughter had been silenced by the cruel grip of illness. The healer's wrinkled face, etched with concern, revealed a truth that pierced Oliver's heart: Emily was gravely ill, and a mysterious ailment had taken hold of her. The villagers gathered in anxious clusters, their faces etched with worry, exchanging hushed words and furtive glances. They knew of the ancient legend that whispered through the generations. A legend that told of a miraculous flower hidden deep within the Whispering Woods, a flower said to possess the power to heal even the gravest of illnesses. As Oliver stood by Emily's bedside, her frail hand gripping his with a desperate strength, he knew what he had to do. His eyes, usually filled with the spark of discovery, now shone with determination. He would venture into the heart of the fabled forest, to a place where talking animals whispered secrets, mystical creatures danced in the moonlight, and untold mysteries awaited unraveling. In the corner of the room, a single sunbeam pierced through the window, illuminating a framed painting. It depicted Whispering Woods, bathed in an ethereal glow, with ancient trees that seemed to reach for the heavens, and vibrant flora that defied the imagination. This was the forest that beckoned Oliver, its secrets and enchantments a siren's song. With a determined resolve, Oliver made his way to the edge of the village, where the trees of the Whispering Woods cast their emerald shadows. The forest stood there, ancient and timeless, with leaves that rustled like whispers in the breeze. It was a place where the mundane and the magical danced on the edge of reality. The forest, in all its mystique, beckoned him. He knew that within its depths lay the key to saving his sister, and he was willing to unravel the secrets of the Whispering Woods, no matter the peril that lay ahead. As he took his first step into the enchanting forest, little did Oliver know that this journey would test not only his courage but also the very fabric of kindness and empathy that bound the mystical realm together. The Whispering Woods held secrets, and Oliver was determined to uncover them, one by one, until he found the cure that would heal his sister's ailing heart. Chapter 2: The Quest Begins.
Hey, everyone! In Chapter 2, I'll be facing some exciting challenges as I venture deeper into the Whispering Woods to find the healing flower for my sister, Emily. It won't be easy, but with your support, I'm sure we can do it together.
Now, let's go back to the beginning of Chapter 2. The sun hung low in the sky, casting long shadows beneath the ancient trees of the Whispering Woods. Oliver's heart raced with a mixture of excitement and trepidation as he ventured deeper into the forest. Each step took him further away from the safety of his village and closer to the heart of the enchanted realm. The forest was alive with whispers, the leaves rustling in conversation with the wind. Oliver marveled at the talking creatures that emerged from the underbrush. A chattering squirrel perched on a branch, its fluffy tail twitching like a nervous antennae. "Where do you go, young one?" it asked, its voice a melodious blend of curiosity and warmth. Oliver tipped his head toward the squirrel and replied, "I seek the rare healing flower to save my sister, Emily. Can you help me find it?" The squirrel's eyes sparkled with intelligence as it nodded and pointed him down a winding path. "Follow this trail, young adventurer, and you shall find what you seek. But beware, for the forest's challenges are not to be taken lightly." With gratitude in his heart, Oliver continued along the path, the leaves forming a golden canopy overhead. Birds sang sweetly, their melodies guiding him like a mystical chorus. The forest seemed to come alive around him, a living tapestry of colors and sounds. As he ventured deeper, he stumbled upon a serene glade where a wise old owl perched atop a moss-covered log. The owl's eyes, ancient and knowing, met Oliver's. "You are brave, young one, to enter the Whispering Woods," the owl hooted softly. "But bravery alone will not suffice. You must also possess the wisdom to navigate its secrets." Oliver nodded, eager to absorb any guidance the owl could offer. "Please, wise owl, share your wisdom with me." The owl extended its wings, revealing a map etched into the feathers. "This map will guide you through the forest's challenges, but remember, young adventurer, the path you choose must be your own. Trust your heart, and you will find your way." With the map carefully tucked away, Oliver thanked the owl and continued his journey, guided by the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, and the occasional friendly advice from a chipmunk or a rabbit. Each step brought him closer to the elusive healing flower and deeper into the heart of the Whispering Woods. Yet, as the day waned and the sun cast long, dappled shadows, a mischievous presence made itself known. Grumble, the forest spirit, lurked in the shadows, watching Oliver's every move. His mischievous eyes gleamed with intrigue, for he had tricks yet to play and secrets to reveal on this daring quest. The forest's challenges were just beginning, and Oliver's courage would be tested like never before in this mystical realm of talking creatures and hidden mysteries. Chapter 3: Challenges and Allies.
Hey, everyone! As I ventured deeper into the Whispering Woods, the forest came alive with its talking creatures. They were eager to offer their guidance and share their wisdom on my quest to find the healing flower.
Now, let's go back to the beginning of Chapter 3. The forest seemed to come alive around Oliver as he ventured deeper into the Whispering Woods. With each step, the air grew thicker with the scent of moss and leaves, and the gentle hum of nature's orchestra filled his ears. Rays of sunlight played hide-and-seek through the canopy above, casting dappled patterns on the forest floor. Oliver's path led him to a narrow, babbling stream that meandered through the woods. To cross it, he had to navigate stepping stones that jutted from the water like the vertebrae of some ancient, slumbering beast. The stream glistened with an otherworldly shimmer, and the stones seemed to beckon him. The talking animals he had met earlier had warned him of this challenge. The river was known to be treacherous, and its whims could test even the bravest of souls. Oliver took a deep breath and began his precarious journey across the stones. As he balanced with arms outstretched, the forest creatures watched with keen interest. "Steady, young one," advised a squirrel, perched on a nearby branch. "Mind your steps, and the river shall yield." Oliver's heart pounded in his chest as he reached the middle of the stream, the water swirling ominously beneath him. But he heeded the squirrel's advice and pressed forward, determination etched upon his face. Suddenly, the stones seemed to shift beneath his feet, swaying as if they were alive. Oliver's eyes widened in alarm as he realized that they were responding to the river's capricious nature. The stones themselves were testing him, challenging his resolve. With every nerve tingling, Oliver continued his delicate dance, listening to the forest's whispers for guidance. He could feel the eyes of the forest upon him, and the very spirit of the whispering woods seemed to hold its breath. A slight misstep sent one of the stones tilting, and Oliver's heart leaped into his throat. He flailed, but a soft voice from above, the wise old owl he had encountered earlier, broke the silence. "Fear not, young one. Balance your heart as you balance your body." Oliver took a deep breath and steadied himself, recalling the owl's words. With newfound determination, he managed to regain his balance and continued his precarious journey, one step at a time. The forest creatures watched in awe as Oliver showed his courage and resilience. Finally, with the far bank in sight, Oliver hopped onto the last stone, which stood steady and firm. He had conquered the river's challenge through bravery and the wisdom of his forest allies. As he stepped onto solid ground, the whispering woods seemed to sigh in relief, and the forest creatures broke into joyful chatter. Oliver had earned their respect and trust, and they were eager to guide him further on his quest to find the healing flower. With newfound confidence and the wisdom of the forest in his heart, he continued deeper into the enchanting woods, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Chapter 4: Showdown with Grumble.
Hello, young friends. In this chapter, I'll be embarking on a journey deep into the Whispering Woods to find the legendary healing flower. I've learned so much from the forest and its inhabitants, and now, I'm on a quest to save my sister, Emily. Join me as I face the challenges and magic of the Whispering Woods.
Now, let's go back to the beginning of Chapter 4. As the moon cast its silvery glow upon the Whispering Woods, Oliver's heart pounded like a drum, echoing through the ancient trees. He knew the time had come for his final showdown with Grumble, the mischievous forest spirit. With each step, the forest seemed to come alive, whispering secrets and warnings in hushed voices. The air grew thick with anticipation, and the rustling leaves overhead played a symphony of suspense. It was a night alive with magic, yet fraught with danger. Oliver had tracked Grumble's tricks through thickets and twisted trails, and now he stood on the edge of a moonlit clearing, the heart of the forest's mystery. In the center of this clearing, bathed in ethereal light, stood the fabled healing flower. Its petals shimmered like liquid silver, casting an enchanting glow that seemed to reach out and touch Oliver's very soul. But Grumble was not one to surrender easily. With a mischievous cackle that sent shivers down Oliver's spine, the forest spirit materialized before him. Grumble's form was fluid, a dance of moonlight and shadows, as if he were woven from the very fabric of the Whispering Woods. "Ah, young adventurer," Grumble hissed, his voice a playful melody that masked a deeper cunning. "You've come so far, but do you truly think you can outwit me?" Oliver squared his shoulders, determination etched across his face. "I've learned much from the creatures of this forest, Grumble. I know you're not all mischief. There's kindness in you too, buried beneath those tricks." Grumble's eyes glittered with curiosity, a hint of vulnerability hidden behind his mischief. "Kindness, you say? What do you know of kindness, little one?" Oliver recounted his encounters with the forest's inhabitants, from the talking rabbits to the wise old owl. He shared their stories, their struggles, and their laughter. He spoke of empathy and understanding, of the power of connection. As Oliver spoke, something shifted within Grumble. The forest spirit's translucent form quivered, and his cackle softened into a contemplative hum. He drifted closer to the boy, his eyes no longer filled with malice but with a glimmer of recognition. "You're different, Oliver," Grumble admitted, his voice now tinged with a strange mixture of melancholy and hope. "You've shown me a side of this forest I'd long forgotten. Perhaps it's time for a change." With a wave of his shadowy hand, Grumble allowed Oliver to pluck the healing flower. It radiated warmth and a deep, soothing energy that resonated within Oliver's very being. "I'll let you go," Grumble said, his voice now gentle, "but promise me this, young adventurer, share the stories of the Whispering Woods with your village. Let them learn the lessons you've discovered here." Oliver nodded, a newfound understanding passing between them. With the healing flower cradled in his palm, he turned to leave the clearing, leaving behind a transformed Grumble who watched with a mixture of sadness and hope. As Oliver ventured back through the moonlit forest, he couldn't help but feel that the Whispering Woods had changed him too. He had unlocked the magic of empathy and the power of kindness, and in doing so, he had tamed the wild heart of the enigmatic Grumble. The moon continued to cast its glow, illuminating his path home, where his sister, Emily, awaited a miraculous healing that went beyond the petals of a flower. Chapter 5: The Healing Flower.
Hello, everyone. In this chapter, you'll see me discover the incredible healing flower that I've been searching for to save my sister, Emily. But it's not just any flower, it's a symbol of something much more profound.
Now, let's go back to the beginning of Chapter 5. The air within the Whispering Woods seemed to hum with an ethereal energy as Oliver stepped into the clearing, his heart pounding with anticipation. The dappled sunlight filtered through the ancient trees, casting a gentle, golden glow upon the sacred space. A sense of serenity enveloped him, as though the forest itself recognized the importance of this moment. In the heart of the clearing, there it stood, an exquisite flower unlike any he had ever seen. Its petals, a pristine shade of iridescent blue, shimmered with a soft, otherworldly radiance. Each delicate petal seemed to hold within it a whisper of secrets from the ages, a testament to the profound magic that permeated the Whispering Woods. Oliver approached the flower with reverence, his fingers trembling with a mixture of awe and hope. Gently, he reached out and plucked it from its sacred resting place. As the flower came into his grasp, he felt a surge of warmth, like a comforting embrace from the very heart of the forest. But this was no ordinary flower. Oliver could sense it held a power beyond the physical, a power that resonated with the kindness and empathy he had shown on his journey. It was not merely a remedy for Emily's illness, it was a symbol of the compassion that had guided him through the trials of the Whispering Woods. As he cradled the flower in his hands, it seemed to come alive, emitting a soft, melodic hum that filled the clearing. The sound was a song of healing, a song of hope. Oliver's heart swelled with gratitude and understanding. In that moment, he realized that the Whispering Woods had not just tested his courage, it had awakened something deeper within him, a profound connection to the magic of the world around him. With the precious flower in his possession, Oliver knew that he held the key to saving his sister's life. But he also held something far more precious, the knowledge that kindness, empathy, and understanding were not just virtues but the very heart of the enchanting world he had discovered. As he left the clearing, the Whispering Woods seemed to sigh in contentment, as if it, too, was pleased with the outcome. The journey back to the village was filled with a sense of purpose and hope, and the forest whispered its blessings in the rustling leaves and the gentle song of the birds. Oliver's adventure had not only saved his sister but had illuminated the path to a world where magic thrived, and where the power of compassion could overcome any obstacle. He carried the healing flower and the lessons of the Whispering Woods with him, knowing that the enchantment of the forest would forever be a part of his heart and the heart of the village. Chapter 6: A Joyous Reunion.
Hi! As the morning sun painted the Whispering Woods with its golden light, Oliver returned to our village with the most precious gift in my hands, the healing flower. My journey had been long and filled with challenges, but it was worth it to see my sister, Emily, healthy and happy again.
Hello, young friends. I had been so sick, and I couldn't wait to see my brother again. His courage and determination were the only things that kept me going through those difficult days.
Now, let's go back to the beginning of Chapter 6. The golden rays of the morning sun filtered through the leaves of the Whispering Woods, casting a warm and enchanting glow over Oliver as he made his triumphant return to the village. The healing flower, cradled gently in his hands, seemed to shimmer with a soft, otherworldly radiance, as if it held within it the very essence of the forest's magic. The news of Oliver's successful quest had spread like wildfire through the village, and a throng of eager villagers had gathered at the edge of the woods, their eyes filled with hope and anticipation. Emily, still weak from her illness, waited at the center of the crowd, her pale face alight with a mixture of anxiety and longing. As Oliver emerged from the forest, his steps laden with both weariness and determination, the villagers broke into a spontaneous cheer. It was a sound that seemed to resonate not just through the air but also through the very heart of the Whispering Woods, as if the forest itself rejoiced in the boy's bravery. The crowd parted as Oliver approached, allowing him to draw nearer to his sister. Emily's eyes, once dulled by illness, sparkled with newfound strength and life as she beheld her brother's return. Tears welled up in her eyes, and a smile bloomed on her lips, radiant like the morning sun. "Oliver," she whispered, her voice a mere breath, yet carrying all the love and longing in the world. With a tenderness born of a brother's love, Oliver knelt beside her, presenting the healing flower with a grace and reverence that mirrored the forest's own magic. Gently, he placed it in her outstretched hand, and the moment it made contact with her skin, a wave of healing energy surged through her frail form. The transformation was breathtaking. Color flooded back into Emily's cheeks, and her eyes shone with a renewed vitality. She sat up, her strength returning with each passing heartbeat, as if the Whispering Woods had breathed life back into her very being. The villagers watched in awe, their voices hushed by the wonder unfolding before them. It was a moment of magic and miracle, a testament to the boundless power of love, bravery, and the enchanted world that lay just beyond their doorstep. Oliver embraced his sister, and the two siblings held each other tightly, their hearts entwined like the roots of the ancient trees in the Whispering Woods. It was a moment that would forever be etched in the village's history, a moment that reaffirmed the importance of empathy, kindness, and the enduring bond of family. As the day unfolded, the villagers celebrated with a feast, sharing stories and laughter under the dappled shade of the Whispering Woods. They listened with rapt attention as Oliver recounted his incredible journey, his voice filled with the magic of the forest and the lessons he had learned. The Whispering Woods, too, seemed to join in the festivities, its leaves rustling in a joyous chorus, its creatures adding their own melodies to the celebration. It was a day when the boundaries between the village and the forest blurred, and both worlds came together in harmony. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the enchanted forest, Oliver, Emily, and their newfound friends from the woods knew that they had not only saved a life but had also discovered a deeper, enduring connection, a bond that would forever tie them to the mysteries and wonders of the Whispering Woods. And so, our journey through the Enchanted Woods comes to an end. Remember, young adventurers, the power of kindness, empathy, and understanding can work wonders, even in the most magical of places. Thank you for joining us today for this enchanting tale. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow explorers of wonder. Until our next adventure, may your days be filled with magic and joy.